What's up, guys? It's Sarcasm, your local neighborhood COD addict, and today I have some TDM gameplay on the map Carbon. I know it's my second video on this map, but lately I've been hearing a lot of complaints about it, and a lot of people are saying that they don't really know how to play it well. So hopefully this video will help you guys with that, but that's not really the main thing I want to talk about. Mainly what I want to talk about in this video is how to use the submachine guns effectively in this game. And these tips can be applied to any map, any game mode. It's just general tips with the SMGs and how to do better with them. So real quick, as you just saw, I died there. That's my first and only death in this game. Final score is 35-1. So from here on out is pretty fast paced, pretty entertaining gameplay. But yeah, onto the main topic. The SMGs in this game, I feel, are pretty much the strongest they've ever been in a Call of Duty series. That's because of the way the maps are designed. The maps are designed like so close together and so compact with so much close quarter battles that it really lets the submachine guns shine, especially if you use them correctly. And that's what I want to help you guys do in this video. So the first thing I want to talk about is what you just saw, and that's changing your position. I saw two people coming up the stairs. I killed them both. I knew there was a third guy coming up the same exact way, but instead of waiting for him in the same exact spot too, I didn't want to overstay my welcome, so I moved to a different position outside, and this gave me a free kill. What this allowed me to do is get a jump on him when he wasn't really expecting me there. He was expecting me to be where I killed the other guys, and I was able to catch him off guard. And this is something you want to constantly be doing with the SMGs. You want to constantly be moving around. A lot of people think the SMGs, when they think of an SMG, they immediately think rush. Rushing is a really good tactic with the SMGs, but the way I play it, I wouldn't consider it rushing. I wouldn't consider it camping. I call it just smart playing. It's just playing in the most advantageous way. The best rushers know when to play defensive and when to sit back, and the best defensive players know when to rush. So you want to have a kind of mix of both in your play style. You want to just know when the best time to do each thing is, and that will give you a lot of success. As I was saying, you want to constantly be moving around the map. You want to be changing your position. This way you could catch your opponent off guard all the time, instead of it being the other way around and them catching you off guard. So the next tip I want to give you guys is to, when using an SMG, stay along one area of the map. What I mean by this is you want to patrol an area of the map where there's a lot of close quarter encounters, and that would be in around buildings, inside buildings, or anywhere where there's a lot of corners or tight turns, because that's where the SMG shines. That is where you will be at the most advantage with the SMG. That's their specialty, so that's how you want to use them, and that will bring you the most success. By doing this, what you're doing is putting yourself at an advantage in the gunfights that you enter. You're controlling the engagement instead of your enemy controlling the engagement. You're kind of playing on your own playing field, if that makes sense. You're playing at home, so you should win the majority of your gunfights. And that's pretty much, like, there's no hidden secret to doing well with the SMGs, but if there was, that would pretty much be it. Just play it to your advantage, and you should do fine. Right here, I want to point out real quick, that's a perfect example of what I was talking about before, constantly moving around. I shot a guy. I didn't get any shots into him, so he saw where I was on the radar. I'm not using a silencer. But instead of just staying in the same spot and keep shooting him, I came around, flanked around, and caught him off guard. He was not expecting me there, so I got another free kill. So yeah, guys, the game's just about wrapping up. Just walking around with my overpowered secondaries. These things are beasts. They're nerfing them in the next patch. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm glad that Infinity Ward is finally implementing the new software they got from Treyarch, where they could just hotfix things at will, and I'm really glad that they're patching this, because these things are, oh my god. But I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me some feedback in the comments what I could do better, and what I can improve on. So yeah, thanks for watching.